Coach, got to be encouraging to get a player like Mark Stone back on the ice at practice.
And he looked great. He really did. He's what a good player. I loved his intensity today. I was expecting him to come on and, just kind of glide his way through and slowly get accustomed to the pace. But he was certainly part of the pace. So no, I mean it's great to see him skate. He felt good. It was great to see MacArthur today do exercise. A lot of positives today.
Based on your experience, is it sufficient for some veterans to miss a portion of camp, but maybe get a game or two in for preseason and be prepared for the regular season?
Oh, you got to get games. I mean, you got to get reps. When you can't, you can't. If they're injured too long, and you'll take what you can. But I think if we can get our players to get hard practices and a few games, they've been in all the meetings, so that's really important. They've seen everything that the other players have seen, so that accelerates the process. I mean, those guys are smart guys, whether it's MacArthur or Stone. Their minds work while their bodies are not. So it's right now, have their bodies back is a great thing to see. It's good. It's good also for the intangibles of our group. They're really important people. So right now it's great. It's exciting. Eric wants to play tomorrow. That's very exciting also. He wants to be there. I was thinking of maybe giving him a break and then taking him on a trip. But he says, "No, coach. I want to be with the team. I want to be there." So very impressive. He's had 2 hard practices, working very hard. So impressed by his leadership.
Sorry, he is playing.
Yes.
Spent
He wanted to be playing in front of our fans. He really did. He wanted to play for the team, but he wanted to play for our fans also. He wanted to be here.
Coach, you decided?
I got the guys here like Fanev, Barkowski, Shabbat, CC, Clayson, Carlson, and it'll be. I might go with 7 Ds tomorrow because we got Ds to look at, but it's either Method or Koska. But I think we want to see Koska, so might give Method a break tomorrow.
Based on the 3 preseason games that you've seen, is there an area that you are getting a glimpse at that needs to be worked on? I know you spent lots of time in the neutral zone at practice.
Yeah, there's obviously quite a few things. We're just starting. For me, we looked at the game. It was exactly what I thought it was. It wasn't a systematic issue yesterday. It was individually turnovers killed us. We don't need to throw pucks away. We want to manage that puck, have more poise in that. And I understand there's a lot of young guys in there that are nervous, that are trying to make the team on defense. Some bubble guys that are playing together. That's why tomorrow I think we're put some guys that are trying to make the team with guys that are on the team already. Vets, just to calm things down, put them in an environment where it calms them down, calms the turnover issue that we saw yesterday. The one-on-ones, I felt there's a lot of first-on pucks where we should have been first-on puck that we weren't. To me, that decides most of the games. Are you first-on puck or not? And the first and second period, clearly we were not. And all of a sudden, the third period, reloaded back. It was a good third period, mentally, and stuck to it, and didn't get out of whack. And that was good because that's what we're trying to get. We're trying to. All the games won't be pretty. They won't be perfect, but you got to find a way to have enough poise and maturity to get through those games and get something out of it. And that's exactly what we did. We had a very good third, and when we won the game. So it's a good lesson for our players that it's not because we're not playing at our best that we can't be at our best in the next 5 in the next 10 minutes. And so that was good. And that part I was happy with.
How do you work your goaltenders tomorrow, Coach?
Have them in all game. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time now. It's time. I think we've given our guys, Dreger and O'Connor, some ice time. Good for the experience. Good to see them. But I think now, Hammond's going to get a full game. I said that Anderson will be back at the beginning of the weekish, so that's still the plan. We'll see how that goes. So whenever he can play, we want him to get games for sure. So hopefully he can get 2 games before we start the season. And Hammond gets probably one of those 2 back-to-back games on Monday and Tuesday. That would be the ideal.
Talking about wanting to get guys in from injuries as much as possible. Any update on Lazar? Is he getting any closer?
Yeah. Right now we're waiting. They're going to reevaluate the spleen. It had considerably gone down, and now it's still positive. He's done more and more exercise, looking better and better. Like you wouldn't know that he's sick looking at him. But I'm not a doctor. That's why right now they're going to retest and recheck. But it's definitely going in the right direction. So I can't give you a timeline because we don't have one yet. It's that one is okay. He's good to go or he's not. It's not a it's because of the contact issue. But definitely in terms of energy, it's way up there compared to what it was a few weeks ago.
To go back to Stone, if he passes the baseline test,
Yes.
does he make the trip?
Yes.
Will he play?
He could
or
play. Yeah.
not?
I probably wouldn't play him on the first day. Give him another day, and we'll reevaluate that. And if everything's okay, we're not going to precipitate anything right now. It feels great. We'll wait tomorrow, or we'll follow the protocol to the T. And when everything is cleared, then he gets enough practice time, and we shake his tree a little bit on the ice and make sure that everything is perfect, that he's ready mentally. The doctors give the green light, then he'll play. But it's definitely going in the right direction.
What happened with Clark? I mean, last year he had a concussion camp, came back too soon, then he got another one. Does that make the organization want to be more prudent?
We're very cautious. We're very cautious, but at the same time, you've seen it with Crosby. It took a long time, and look at him now. He's just won again yesterday. Since then, he's won a Stanley Cup, he's won the Olympics, and he's won a World Cup. So, you want to watch out and look at things too dark. The concussion he got there, most of the guys would have got the same concussion. So, and he's looking way better than it did last year when he got the other one. So it just might be something that's totally isolated, and that could have happened to anybody else, which would be very positive. And that right now, he was looking very good today, very optimistic, very upbeat. But we will be as cautious as we need to be. Absolutely.
Did he ride the bike today?
Yeah, he did exercise today. Yeah, and he's still a big smile. So that's what. You look at the individual first. You look at the person, and you rejoice yourself when you see a person here with his normal demeanor and his smile, and that's what matters most first. And then we think of the player when it's time to think of the player.
You like the message you put out yesterday that he wants to be back and wants to play again?
You always like that. I mean, the guy's a warrior. The guy's loved by his teammates. Like I'm like it's not just love. We're talking total respect. Like he's one of the most respected players in that room, and for all the reasons. It's not just on the ice. The person is exceptional. So when you see good things happen to people like that, you can't help but being very happy for them.